Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry.
First down, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Good footwork at the 30. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Open man right side is St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down up near midfield, spotted at the 48.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Hooker throwing again on second down. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
Here we go.
2 yards to go, second down.
Check. Ready.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. Muscles him off. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Here's Hooker to throw it. Flushed out right. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down throw for Mayfield. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 36-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Regular. What's up?
Throwing, Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Hooker's going to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mustang 19. Go.
Hooker to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Baker changing the play at the line. They go play action. Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And now here is another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Steady.
Now a bootleg with Hooker. Rolling to his left. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Panther 11.
Hooker now off play action. Out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because Someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, they'll run with White. There he goes, left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to White. Down the right sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the red zone down, Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Levante David. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Mayfield to throw it. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Mayfield looks to throw. He completes it right side to White. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
He's airing it out for Williams. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Start.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One last shot for Mayfield here. One last shot at the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for the Lions, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.